number 17 from section 3.7. In order to find the tangent or a normal line, we're going to have to know two things. Those two things are a slope and a point. And they've already given us the point. So now let's just concentrate on the slope. Let's take the derivative of both sides of this. Randomly choosing someone from the crowd, admin, help me out with that first derivative, please.
The first derivative is that would be 2x plus...
Stop. Next person is going to be Marissa.
Plus x times the derivative of dy, or just the dy dx.
Okay, so first times the derivative of the second
Plus y
times
times 1.
1 because the derivative of x is 1. Great. Next one, the negative y squared.
Me?
Candace.
That's great. Okay, so that's going to be negative 2y times dy dx.
Couldn't set up better myself. And figuring out that on the other end, Ryan. 0. Thank you. So now what? Now what? Get them all. Get them all. Like, what are they, Pokemon?
Get all this thing,
Get what all? Be more specific.
all the derivatives to one side and all the non-derivatives to the other.
All the dy dx is to one side, all the non-dy dx terms to the other side. So let's keep the x dy dx. Let's keep the negative 2y dy dx. Let's banish the negative 2, and let's banish the negative y. Now what?
I have a question. If you go from that step to that step without like showing, oh, I subtracted this from that side on the AP, what will they?
They'll be fine. Don't do it wrong.
They'll know how you got from that to that.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Okay, now what? Trevor.
Now you factor out a dy dx.
So I factor out the dy dx, and what does it leave me?
X minus 2y. Can we keep going?
Kayla, finish it off.
Then you would divide by x minus 1.
Excellent. And what do I get when I divide by x minus 2y?
Negative 2x minus y over x minus 1.
Oops, 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 oops. That good? Okay, so now we're there. What does this have to do with the question, which was? Find the tangent line. I need to find the slope. Switching over to the red mark. Switching over to the red marker. And what's our notation here for finding the slope?
dy dx
dy dx
line
when or at
point 2, 3
at the point 2, 3
equals.
equals. And let me see if I can do this part. Negative 2 times 2 minus 3 over 2 minus 2 times 3. Or negative 4 minus 3 over 2 minus 4, which is negative 6.
2 minus
6, which is negative 4.
Yeah.
So 7/4 is our slope. Yeah. Well, we get a negative on top and a negative on bottom. Okay, so now what? Are we ready to write the tangent line? Charlie,
What?
tangent line, please.
Can I just tell you what it is?
I'd like you to read off the facts off the board. Not, I don't want the last answer, I want the intermediate answer.
So the slope is 7 over 4.
So it's y equals 7 over 4.
I didn't do it that way. I did it. I put 3 in for y and then 7 over 4 times 2 plus b and then solved for b.
Okay. Okay. It's an alternate way, is legitimate. So you said 3 is equal to 7/4 times 2, and now you can solve for b.
Right.
This is a legitimate way to do that. Not the way I do it, but it's okay. So we get 3 minus 7/2 is equal to b. So that's 6/2 minus 7/2, that's negative 1/2 is b. And then therefore your conclusion then is, sir?
Y equals 7/4 x minus 1/2.
Does that have the convenience of being the right answer?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. What about the normal? Who's going to do that for me? Nicole?
Okay, it would be, y equals, maybe negative 4/7.
Negative 4/7 sounds wonderful.
Times the x, minus 2 plus 3.
Clean up, please.
Y equals negative 4/7 x, and or plus, whatever 4/7 times 2, for 8/7. So plus 3.
And let's see.
It's 18.
Because this is going to be, it is?
No, it's not, you're right.
It's going to be 21/7 plus 8/7, which is going to be 29/7. Does that have the convenience of being the right answer?
Do we never do this?
No. We do not. Because of the confusion on a mixed number, is that an addition problem or is it a multiplication problem? And because we often leave, because multiplication is understood, 2x is understood to be 2 times x. When we write 2 or 2.5, is that 2 plus 1/2 or is that 2 times 1/2? Since there's a confusion, we never use a mixed fraction in this class. All right, is that number 17 complete? Wonderful.
Can we just leave it as the first one?
What's that?
Like, instead of like cleaning it all up, can we just leave it at, because.
Okay, that's a really good question. Let me tell you the answer to that question. It depends. And the answer is a matter of context. If I give you a non-multiple choice question and you present to me this answer, know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you full credit. It is an equation, it is a line, and it is the normals of that curve at that point. But it meets all the qualifications of what I asked for. But what happens if it's in a multiple choice question?
Well, then you wouldn't find it, so then you just go more explicit.
Exactly. So when you're doing your homework, what should you do? Leave off here, or should you go all the way there? If you need to get practice so that your answers will match the ones in the multiple choice, you need to do it all the way when you do the homework. You could recognize I'll accept the earlier answer in some context on tests and quizzes, but you need the practice. So every time we do it in the homework, I want you to that point. Capiche? All right. So I'm going to close off the 17 recording. I'm going to try to make all the problems small, all the recordings small, so they don't take so long to download when you watch them. Right? All right. So 17's done.